Saraswati Namaha. Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Janakalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Manojavam Marudhatulya Begam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavriddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha-jnanaika-murtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Yakshidamurtaye Namaha Satchitananda-rupaya Vishwotpatyadi-hetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Nilambujasyamalakomagam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Panau Mahasayaka Charuchapam Namami Ramam Rekhuvam Shanatham. 22nd verse. We are seeing. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. Someone was asking me, even though I chant Bhagavan's name, but still I don't have the devotion. My heart is not melting in devotion. So here we see, here Swamiji is giving us the method of developing devotion. This was given by Prahlada to Hiranyakashipu. Yesterday I explained to you the occasion. So first is Shravanam. Start listening to Bhagavad Katha. Expose yourself to Bhagavad Katha. Now, if you are not happy with one Katha, there are 18 Puranas, okay? And that 18 Puranas also you are not happy. There are 18 Upapuranas also there. So, any one of them, varieties are given. Different gods. Shaiva Sampradaya, there are 6 of them. Then our Vaishnava Sampradaya also, there are 6 of, more than 6 I think is there. Then Brahmaji also, Brahmanda Puranam, Brahma Vaivarta Puranam, Ityadi also, they are all there. So varieties are there. So most of the time the stories are all same, but there will be some difference will be there, small changes will be there, but you will be able to pick up one of them and develop the identification and the desired, what is that? Hero worship. So you have to, an idol or a particular ideal person should be there in your mind, See, that love is with identification. Unless somebody there, an object is there to identify, love is not complete. Therefore, you have to select one Ishtadevata and then mentally devote your all emotion to that particular Ishtadevata. So, this is called Katha Satsanga. These are the things purify our mind. Shravanam. So people should be katha rasikas. That is the idea. Enjoy listening to katha any number of time. That's why Tulsidaji says, Jinke Shravana Samudra Samana. So this one lecturer he says that, who is the devotee, he said, whose Shravana means ears, are like ocean. Now what a comparison. He says, whose hearing, hearing is like a, ears are like ocean. Now he says the comparison here is because ocean is the one. Millions and trillions of gallons of waters are being pumped every second to the ocean by different rivers. But ocean never put up a sign saying that house full or full, don't pump anymore. No, they will not. Ah, whatever be the amount of water, it continue to receive it. So the same way, our mind should be like an ocean receiving from any source, whatever be the story of Bhagavan, we should be able to enjoy listening it. That type of a mind we have to develop. That's called Shravanam. Then Kirtanam. So the heart filled with love for the Lord. Then what happened? We are not shy of chanting Bhagavan's name. Some people are very shy chanting Bhagavan's name. They will feel, why should I chant? So they will be, even if you know how to sing, you don't know how to sing, doesn't matter. Because if your heart is filled with devotion, then what happened? Your singing will be sweet. If heart is not filled with love, that singing will be, however great singer you may be, it may not be pleasing to listen to. So that is why in Bhagavatam there is a, these gopikas were crying for Lord. When Bhagavan disappeared from their scene, these gopikas were crying. So this Sugamarshi explained that so beautifully. Rurutu Suswaram Rajan. See, they were crying with melodiously, they were crying. Suswaram. How can crying be melodious? Because even they are crying, there is love, there is devotion. So when even if you are crying, that will be pleasant to hear. So that is the beauty about that. So Kirtanam means sing and dance. In America, everybody dance, isn't it? The moment they put on a music, they start jumping. But in India, we don't. We are so reserved. Isn't it? That so that is why in Kerala there is a temple, Ayyappa temple. The, so there is a particular tradition is there. They have to, you know, jump and shout and jump. So I was thinking, why this particular tradition? So that idea is everybody has to forget their body consciousness and mingle with everybody, one with everyone. This is the idea of that particular tradition. It is very beautiful to get out of that body consciousness. And you jump and sing the glory of Bhagavan. Forget it. That complete forgetfulness is called Kirtanam. Then Smaranam. And whenever the mind is free, it is not that all the time we can think of God. Okay, this is impractical. We may think that continuously you remember the Lord. It's not possible. It's not practical. because your mind is required for your work, isn't it? You go to the office and you have to do work. At that time, you have to use your mind. At that time, मैं राम करते रहेंगे office में, then you will not get your salary or anything. So, though the salary also will be ram. So don't do that. That is this. You see, our rishis were very practical. It's not that they were impractical. So they said what? Whenever our mind is free. So there are time our mind is free. That is the time we start picking up our old dejections, regrets, the past memories, all those things. Somebody insulted you when you were 20 years ago, somebody like that. There are people who still remember that. So there was a person who was insulted, saying that you are a fool. His friend told him. Then after 20 years, he met him. He doesn't speak to him. He turned his face away. That person was wondering what happened to him. He asked, why are you not speaking to me? He said, the reason is 20 years ago, you called me a fool. That is why. 20 years ago, I called you a fool. Yes. Even now, you are remembering that? Yes. Then I tell you, I reconfirm that, he said. So there are people. So this kind of unnecessary thoughts we pick up. Instead of that, remember Bhagavan's name. Smaranam. So that will energize you. That otherwise, what happened? People have a tendency to look at the news, what is happening, what Mr. Trump is doing, so or somebody else is doing, or Indian politics, what happened to Sindoor. All kinds of thought will come to us. We are curious. So it doesn't matter. You see few minutes and forget about it because it's the same news. Wherever you look at it, every channel is talking about the same thing in different way. That is all. One channel is enough. You understood, and then direct your thought to Bhagavat Chintanam. It's called Smaranam. Pada Sevanam. So Pada Sevanam means serve the feet of Mahatmas, great Bhaktas. So they are, or you can do Seva to temple. If you can do that, that is also Pada Sevanam. Archanam, worshipping him with puja. So pujanam establish the feeling, and I am offering to him all that is already his. So we bolte हैं ना the आरती time. तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा. Every day we go and tell Bhagavan, तेरा तु तन मन धन सब कुछ है तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा. Isn't it? This is what we say. And one day Bhagavan noted this person has given his tan man dhan sab, everything has given. Then second day also the same fellow goes and says tan man dhan, and Bhagavan is confused now. How many tan man he has got? So that means what, we are not giving anything. We are threatening him only. No, it's not like that. So while performing that puja, at that time we should have the feeling that Bhagavan, what can I offer you? There is nothing that I can offer you. Because everything that I offer you is all yours. The flower that we offer Bhagavan, it is also Bhagavan's creation, isn't it? The colors, the beautiful petals, different fragrance, the whole fragrant industry, the perfume industry is depending upon nature, isn't it? Because otherwise, who created that color combination? Who created this beautiful fragrance? All of them are Bhagavat Kripa. So this attitude is there while offering. That is called Archanam. Then Vandanam. Reverence, that heartfelt reverence to that Lord. That means what? Less and less ego. That is Vandanam. The entire creation is nothing but Siya Ramamaya. So the entire creation is nothing but Bhagavan. Because if the ornament is made of gold, every ornament, every pore of it, every inch of it, it is nothing but gold in different form. The same way, Bhagavan is the one who created this world. So he himself being the material cause, therefore he himself is the whole creation. See his presence in every little, even in an atom of creation. This is called Virat Rupa Darshanam. So, 11th chapter, Arjuna's Virat Rupa Darshana is what? Virat Rupa is already there. Bhagavan is there in the form of the whole creation. It is already there. But we have not learned to see the presence of Lord in the Virat Rupa. That is called Jnana Chakshu, a special eye. Special eye means this ability to see the presence of Lord is the special eye. So Dasyam, the Dasya Bhavaha, the practice of this attitude makes one humble. So Dasya Bhava make you humble. Humble humility is one of the most important quality. That's why in 13th chapter, Bhagavan gives 20 values to be practiced. Out of that, the first one he says, Amanitvam. Amanitvam, Adambitvam, Ahimsa, Kshanti Rajyavam. So, Amanitvam means Atmani Pujyatva Bhavana. Tat Abhavaha is Amanitvam. Then Sakhyam. So, Sakhya Bhavaha. So, develop a friendship with Bhagavan. Start talking to him. Now, there are, you go to New York on the street, people keep on, while walking also, they talk to themselves. I don't know why they are talking. Well, instead of that, you talk to Bhagavan. Instead of talking to anybody else, you just talk to Bhagavan. Bhagavan, these are the things going on. I know you know it, but still I am telling you for my satisfaction. So you keep talking to him. So Sakhya Bhavaha. So this practice will give you confidence in the devotee. Because we have this, what is that? It's called Atma Vishwas. Generally, people say Atma Vishwas. Is translated in English as what? Self-confidence, isn't it? Now, what is the real meaning? The real meaning is Paramatma, Atma is with me. Atma means Paramatma. That is, the Lord is with me. Itiva Vishwasaha. That is called Atma Vishwas. Self confidence means what? Sometimes it is arrogance also. Isn't it? That is not called Atma Vishwas. Atma Vishwas here means Bhagavan is with me. Iti Vishwasaha. This will come with this Sakhya Bhava. Then Atma Nivedanam. Surrendering one's will. We accept Bhagavan's will. That is called Atma Nivedanam. This with this, any one of them you practice. You don't have to check out everything. All the 9 of them I am practicing, you don't have to say. So the beauty of our culture is our rishis give us varieties. Choices are given. If this is not possible, take this. If that is not possible, take this. So varieties are, it is not like other religion, only one God, you take it or leave it. It's not like that. You can choose. So it is like a buffet dinner. There are so many varieties are there. You can pick up any one of them you want. That choice is given. That shows the richness of our culture. You don't have to put your head down and feel ashamed about it. You have to raise your head and be proud of it. Such a rich culture we have, and we have to be proud of it. Such a practice will slowly unite devotees with the Lord. And the source also, I told you yesterday, the same thing is given here. 23rd verse. Iti Bhagavate Skande Saptame Proktavan Sudhi Prahlada Sadhanam Bhakte Hiranyakashipam Prati. So these are the 9 means of devotion that were described by the wise Prahlada to Hiranyakashipu. It is given in the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavat, the 7th canto, talks about 3 level of vasanas. One is called Asuri Vasana, then Devi Vasana, then Manushi Vasana. These 3 vasanas are given in detail through stories. So Devi Vasana through Prahlada story, Asuri Vasana, Hiranyakashipu, then Manushi Vasana, there is a conversation between Narada and Yudhishthira, where all Manushya dharmas are given. Brahmacharya, Grasta, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, all those dharmas are given there. So that is the 7th canto of Bhagavatam. If you are interested in listening to Bhagavatam, join our online. There are online courses are there. You can join. Then continuing. Sadhaneshu cha sarveshu satsangas sadhanam param Valmiki dhruva prahladau satsangat prapnuvan param. Among all sadhanas, sarveshu sadhaneshu, it all means satsangaha param sadhanam, association with noble souls is the best means. No, he gives example. Valmiki, Dhruva, Prahlada, they all attain supreme good by satsanga. So, this Valmiki was a dacoit in his previous ashrama. And because of the association with Narada, Narada was the one, you are committing so much of sin. What for you are doing this? He said, I am doing it for my family, children and wife. For their sake I am doing it. But go and ask, this wife and children will share your papas. Of course they will share. No, but better go and ask. Then he said, you are trying to escape from me. That is why you are telling me. You are sending me away to ask the question so you can escape. No. I will stay here only. You go and ask. Then he was not sure. So he tied Narada. So see, this Mahatma's mind, they themselves get into bandhanam to release others' bandhanam. See, this is the greatness of Mahatmas. So he went and asked his wife and children, are you going to share my papa? They said, why should we? So whoever does your papa, they have to do themselves. They have to suffer themselves. Then, but I am providing for you. Who asked you to marry us? So it is your responsibility. No, we are not going to share. When he heard that, he was a changed person. He came back. Now what I should do? So Narada said, he did not even, he was so uneducated, he can't even pronounce, say Rama properly. So he know this Maram. Maram means this tree. So Mara, 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 Rama became Ram, 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 Ram. That is how he was converted because of the Satsanga. Mahat Satsangastu Durlabha. And Dhruva also, when he was insulted by his stepmother, Suruchi, Suniti was his mother, and mother told him that one thing your stepmother told, even though she said so many things, but one thing good she said. What is that? You have to propitiate Lord Vishnu. That you should take it to your heart and do it. Then this boy, 5-year-old boy, decided to go out of the palace and do tapas upon Lord Vishnu. And as soon as he went out of the palace, immediately Bhagavan knew my devotee is coming. He sent Narada. Narada came, Beta, where are you going? He said, I am going to propitiate Lord Vishnu. I want to see him. Then Narada tried to dissuade him, saying that your age, 5-year-old child, it is not easy to attain Mahavishnu that easily. Even Mahatmas doing tapas thousands of years, they are not able to achieve the goal. How can you, as a little child, this is the time you have to play with toys and all that. Don't think about it. And what my mother insulted me. Sometime mothers will do that. That is okay. It doesn't matter. But then it is very difficult. He tried to dissuade him. But Dhruvaji said, see, that boy was so smart. He said, the very fact that I have darshan of you, that itself shows that Bhagavan's blessing is there with me. Therefore, I will achieve the goal. Then Narada thought, ye to beta pakka hai. So he gave him Upadesha, and that's why with Satsanga, that Dhruva in 6 months' time, he was able to have the blessings of Bhagavan. Then Prahlada also, again Naraji, took him. This his mother was pregnant, and Indra was taking her to heaven. Narada said, why are you taking this pregnant lady, Abhala, helpless lady? Why are you taking? You want to kill her? No, I don't want to kill her. But the child in her womb, another Rakshasa, it will be as terrible as his father. As soon as the child born, I will kill him. That's all. Then he said, Narada said, you don't know who is sitting in the womb. He is a great Bhagavad Bhakta. So, hearing the words of that, Narada, Indra prostrated, we went around her and left her with Narji. And Narji, for the sake of the child in the womb, started teaching him. It's called prenatal education. Nowadays, our mothers have to learn this. When the child is in the womb, they should start thinking about noble things. They should read Ramayanam. They should read Bhagavatam. All noble things they should think. Then only good samskara will give transfer to our child. Here, what happened because the modernization, the mothers live very loosely. And what happened, the children also, you see the effect on that. So, this is the effect of satsanga. Then, Vigna Nivaranam. Now, what are the obstacles? Satsanga sarvata karya Sarva Vignaharo hi saha. Ahanta mamata vignaha tathaiva cha sukhaspriha. Therefore, one should always seek satsanga. Karyaha, one should do satsanga sarvada. Always seek satsanga. Why? Sarva Vignaharaha. Remove all obstacles. What are the obstacles? Ahanta, I-ness, and minus. Mamata. These are the Vignaha. Tatha evacha. Sukhaspriha. And third one is craving for worldly pleasures. Say, Hanumanji was going from Bharat to Sri Lanka. When he was flying, he took off from that great mountain as though like an arrow of Ramchandraji. And when he shot off, so it is a beautiful depiction of a sadhaka. So sadhaka is going for seeking whom? Sitaji. Sitaji stands for Shanti, peace, moksha. And while you are traveling, there are so many obstacles comes. The first obstacle was Mainak Parvat. Mainak Parvat came that Mainak Parvat has got rose from the ocean. Mainak Parvat has got 5-star hotel facility. All beautiful, luxurious pleasures, etc. And the Mainak Parvat offered that, oh, Hanumanji, come and rest here, take rest for some time. And it is a long journey. Yeah, and enjoy some, what you call, refreshment. Refreshment, and then go. Hanumanji, what it is said? Unless I complete Ramchandraji's work, no rest for me. Kahu kaha vishrama. How will I do time rest? This should be Likshachutam. That goal should be understood. So this is one of the problem. Because of our laziness, we will postpone. Suppose you get up, you attend a satsang, and this Swami says the importance of meditation, prayer, etc. And you decide yourself also, I will do it tomorrow onwards. 4:30 in the morning, I will get up and start doing yoga asana, and then meditation and chant Bhagavan's name. You decided. 4:30 the alarm rings. What is your decision? 5 more minutes. That's all. That 5 more minutes will become 2 hours, isn't it? So that is called craving for happiness. So that is one obstacle. Then comes Surasa. Surasa was expanding her mouth wide and wide. Hanumanji also expanded. Suddenly he realized, what is the point? I am not here to compete with her. He reduced his size small, Machaka Samana Sarir, and entered her mouth and came out. He said, you wanted me to enter your mouth? I did. You didn't eat me. So it's your problem. So the idea is, see, the greed. Greed, whatever you get, greed expand, isn't it? I want more, 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 more. Now, how to overcome that greed? Reduce your wants. So, Hanumanji became small. Reduce your wants. That's the only way to overcome greed. Then there was another Rakshasi. She had the capacity to catch you, your shadow, and then remove. So there was obstacle from heaven, obstacle from ocean, then afterwards the obstacle was on the land also. Lankini. Lankini, she stopped him. Hanumanji thought that he had enough, so many people. So he just gave one blow. She fell down. Getting up, she says, "Today I had a good satsang." What? Hanumanji was telling, I gave you a beating and you are saying good satsang. Tulsidaji says, only in satsang you beating of what? Our ego. Our ego get punctured in the satsang. Therefore, here Guruji says satsang is considered the most beautiful one. And when you attend satsang, all your obstacles will be removed. Continuing, Sarve Vigna Nivaryante Mama Sankirtanena Cha Rama Nama Mahat Punyam Smaraniyam Kshane Kshane Sarve Vignaha, all obstacles, Nivaryante, all obstacles are overcome by what? Nama Sankirtanena cha, by singing the name of Lord. And the most beautiful name, somebody said, some Kathakar was telling that Bhagavan took avatara and they gave different names. But in Ramavatara, Bhagavan thought that I want to get the shortest name. Rama, that's all. Very easy. So, Lalit Chandrasekhar and all that's very difficult to pronounce. So Subramanyam, Yetnya Subramanyam is a very difficult name. Rama, simple, very easy to pronounce. Therefore, Ramanam, there is a conversation with Narada and Ramchandraji also. Naradaji requests Ramchandraji, among all names, this Ram Nam should be the most superior name. Please bless me with that. So Bhagavan said Tadastu. So therefore Ram Nam is considered the greatest Mahat, also holy Punyam, Smaraniyam should be remembered. Kshane, Kshane, every moment. That's why North India you go, everything they say Ram, 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 Ram. So morning getting up, greeting also Ram, Ram. Everything Ram, Ram. So that's why there's a song, bhajan also there. Khate pi Ram kaho, sote pi Ram kaho, girte pi Ram kaho, Ram, 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 isn't it? Marte pi Ram kaho. So sarve vigna nivaryante nama sankirtanena cha Ramanama mahatpunyam smaraniyam kshane kshane. Why? Because Bhagavan Shivji himself chant Ram Nam. That's why in Sahasranam also, Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. So it is equivalent to Sahasranama of Bhagavan. So therefore, take Ram Nam, which is very easy to remember. Then, Bhakta Chaturvidha Proktaha Swayam Narayanena Ki Arto Jitnyasurartharthi Jnani Nishkama Eva Saha. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan talk about 4 type of bhaktas. Artho, Jitnyasurartharti, Jnani cha Paradarshapha. So here he quotes that Chaturvidha bhajante mam Jena Sukriti Norjuna Artho Jitnyasurartharti Jnani cha Paradarshapha. Artaha, one afflicted by sorrow, which may be Adhyatmik, Adibhautik, Adidevik, different tapas. So, affliction or the sorrow or difficulties, obstacle come from the hands of God, Adidevik. Then Adibhautik, surroundings. Then Adhyatmik is from our own self. So, Jitnyas, this is one, the Artaha, afflicted by sorrow. Then Jitnyasu, one who wants to know the truth. So, the one who is interested in knowing the truth. What is God? Who is God? Where is God? This kind, oh, give me that knowledge, etc. This is called Jitnyasu. Jnatum Michuhu Jitnyasu. Then Artharti. Whenever we are in trouble, we go to the temple and pray to the Lord. So this is called Artharti. Most of our rituals are directed towards Artharti. So seek money, power, fame, status, and pleasures. So that is called Artharti. So Artaha, Jitnyasu, Artharti, Jnani cha. And who is a jnani? The one who has realized the truth. As a result of his jitnyasa, he realized the nature of truth. That is called jnani. And Bhagavan praises that jnani. Priyo hi jnani no devasya sacha devasya vai priya. Priyo hi jnanino devaha sacha devasya vai priyaha atmarupam harim yatvad pashyet tattvad jagatyataha. Jnaninaha, to the wise individual, devaha priyaha, the Lord is dear. Devasya, of the Lord, sapriyaha, he is dear. Yadvat, just as pashyet harim atmarupam. So, jnani tu atmaiva me matam. So, jnani and Bhagavan, there is no difference. That is what is there. The Lord is dear to the wise and is dear to the Lord, both. Because just as he sees Lord Hari as his own self, he sees the world also as the expression of Lord Hari. So, of the 4 kind of, see, Bhagavan said, Udara sarvavet ete jnani tu atmaiva me matam. Even though people approach Bhagavan with the intention of gaining wealth, prosperity, etc., Bhagavan doesn't condemn them. He says, Udara sarvave ete. All the four are dear to me. So at least he's coming to me. That is the satisfaction of Bhagavan. It's something like a father has got four children, and each of them are different type nature. Whenever money is required, the child come to ask, Dad, give me this. So another person is supporting himself. He's taking care of himself, very famous, etc. Another is doing business. Third one also doing not bad. He married and settled. But one guy is always is a dropout. He comes and asks only for money. But even then, Father is happy that he is coming to me and asking. He is not borrowing from others and giving me shame, etc. He doesn't think that way. The same way, Bhagavan, Udara Sarvave Ete. All of them are dear to me. But Jnani tu Atmeva Mevatam. That Jnani is myself. Continuing. अद्वैतानुभवादेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः सेवतेऽत्र नरो यत्त्वत् देहाङ्गानिह प्रेमतः. Even though our body has different limbs, the hands are not like legs, legs are not like eyes, eyes are not like ears, ears are not like tongue. Even though they're all different function, different limbs, but all of them we love, isn't it? Suppose by mistake your finger goes into the eyes. It is painful, isn't it? But that doesn't mean that you punish your fingers, isn't it? Let us take a hatodi and, bang. No, we don't do it. Why? Immediately the hand comes, all fingers come, as though consoling the eyes. Sorry, sorry, sorry. It will pat and caress and massage, isn't it? So, why? Because all our limbs are dear to us the same way. A devotee look upon the whole creation as Bhagavan's body. So he loves every aspect of it. That is why Bhagavan pointed out in 12th chapter, what is the lakshana of a devotee? Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karuna eva cha bhakto bhagavata preshtaha कृतकृत्यस्य एव हि. The wise devotee hates none, and he is friendly and compassionate to all of them. Dveshta sarvabhutanam maitra karuna evacha. All these are beautiful. He loves everyone. He never rates everybody. He doesn't look at the negative side of people. Devotee is able to accept a person as he is, along with his defects. This is the most beautiful secret. How to live with people. You have to accept them as they are. You don't try to correct them. You try. You tried, husband and wife lived together how many years? Each one was trying to correct to the day one onwards, isn't it? What happened? Nothing happened. ये तो ऐसे ही है. You accept it, isn't it? We learn to live with each other in our society, not other societies. Anyway, so this acceptance has to come. That is the greatest thing. Adveshta sarvabhutana. And some people think that if you are over, loving, then they will think that maska maar rahe hai. And maitra bhava, friendliness. Still people look down upon you. Compassionate, karuna evacha. Don't react. So all these 3 points are very beautiful. Bhavataha preshtaha. That is, such people are dearest to the Lord. And kritakrityaha. And they have fulfilled the purpose of their life. Only then you fulfill the purpose. Last one, Jayati Jayati Bhakti Sarvalokeshu Nityam Tarati Tarati Mayam Bhakti Yukto Narohi Bhajati Bhajati Lokaha Idrisham Bhaktavaryam Japati Japati Devo Bhaktavaryasya Nama. Bhakti, devotion, Jayati, victorious. Sarvalokeshu, in all the world. Nityam, always. Bhakti yuktaha naraha, man endowed with devotion. Mayam tarativim, crosses over Maya. Idrisham bhaktavaryam, such a great devotee. Lokaha bhajati, the world worship him. Bhaktavaryasya namaha, the name of the great devotee. Devaha japati, even gods constantly chant. That's the greatness of bhakti. So if you have established yourself, Bhagavan is residing in your heart, then that person has conquered the world. So, therefore, become a devotee, develop bhakti towards Bhagavan. The means of developing bhakti also, Navavidha bhakti we have seen. And the greatness of bhakti also we have seen. So, the joy of enjoying that love for the Lord is the highest joy. Considering all material joy, they are temporary. It will diminish in time, but Bhagavad Bhakti will increase in time. Therefore, develop Bhakti. With that, we complete the text. It took some time. Sorry. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Thank you, Swamiji. We can always keep listening to you and your satsang. We always have this time constraint also. So thank you, everyone, for being here throughout the camp. As I said in the morning, we will now go to the rec hall. Please make your way as soon as you can. We would like to start at 10:30. And then while coming back for lunch, make sure if you want to offer any contribution to our camp staff, you bring some cash and offer it in the box. And you can offer Guru Dakshina directly to Swamiji's when you collect Mahaprasad after the children's program is complete. Okay, so please hold on to your Guru Dakshina envelopes. You can also do it online using the QR code on the envelope itself. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji.
Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Hari Om. Hari
Okay. You can have it.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
With this, we end the live stream.